All right, y'all. I didn't want to stay too long. You know what I mean? I just want to, you know, I just want to talk about the my team being in the finals. You know what I'm saying? NYC, you know, we in the finals this time. You know, I had to play a New York beat because we made it. We made it to the finals. I'll be right here. And you know something? It's a good feeling. It's really nice that after all these years, we have finally made it. We have finally made it. We come this far. You know what I'm saying? We finally revamped. You know, we always had a good team. But, you know, chemistry and all that kept us from, making it further and transcending. But now we here. And what's funny about us being here, you know, amidst all the glitz and the glamour and the celebrations and all this other shit, you know, amidst all the alcohol and all this other shit, you know, amidst all the synthetic weed and all this other shit. Tommy, what up, man? I ain't planning to stay long. I just plan on addressing it. You know what I'm saying? Amidst all that other shit, I noticed something. I notice a lot of new age fans. I don't recognize you niggas. I don't recognize you clowns. I do not recognize you new age dudes. Like, I really don't. I see you new ass mother effers coming out of nowhere, claiming with your orange and blue jerseys as if we supposed to be cool. I'm not shaking you dumb new niggas' hands. The shit you are doing in the city is disgusting and appalling. All you niggas need to be shot. I don't give a damn how it sounds. They need to shoot you and your goddamn kids. You niggas is a disgrace to the city. You niggas is cornballs. I dislike you. I hate you with every fiber of my being. Why is it that everybody else, when they get a championship, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's having a good time out there celebrating, you know what I'm saying? Hugging each other, doing all this shit. But then when New York, when we get a championship, you know what I'm saying? When we don't even have it yet, but we in the finals and you bum ass motherfuckers is outside jumping around, jumping on freaking cars, jumping on goddamn buses, jumping on goddamn, if y'all could jump on an airplane, exactly. Bandwagon riders. Hold on. I forgot to do this. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? Bandwagon riders. You right. Why is it that these clowns all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, coming out of nowhere, jumping on buses, jumping on planes, jumping on trains, jumping on cars, jumping on airplanes if they could, if they see an airplane flying by. You know what I'm saying? What is going on? What the hell is going on? And right, we didn't even win nothing yet. These clowns are out of control, sir. These clowns are out of control. And, you know, we got a Southerner here, Rose Gold Jesus. I hate talking down on my city in front of a Southerner, especially a nigga from North Carolina or a nigga from Texas. I hate doing that. But you know what? It has to happen. These new age Knicks niggas is stupid. Now, mind you, Rose Gold, mind you, Tommy, I was rooting for the Knicks when it was hard, when it was difficult. Matter of fact, these niggas got me in such a bad mood, you know what I'm saying, that we got to change the beat, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, it is a New York instrumental. It's a New York thing. You know, it's New York. It's New York. But, you know, it ain't no camaraderie with these clowns. You know what I'm saying? Because these fools need to be put in a damn kennel the way they've been acting. You know what I'm saying? These fools need to be put in a kennel the way they've been acting. Now, I was rooting for the Knicks back when it was really difficult. Now, see, Tommy, I know you say North Carolina good muddy, but every time I met a North Carolina nigga on here, they've been trying to diss New York all day, all night. It's the first thing they do. You can't even say, what up, my G? They're like, yo, New York is gay. New York is, and then they proceed to say hello. You know what I'm saying? I done been jumped by North Carolina. I done had to fight. I got scars to prove it. And I still won. But the point is, you know what I'm saying? He said, yo! He said, wait. I was gonna up it on a nigga with a Spurs jersey, but you calmed me down. Nah, don't do that, Tommy. Because that's exactly what we don't want. See, he said, I'll just be trolling Super. My wife a New Yorker. Trust me, I met worse people worse than you who was from North Carolina, who was supposed to be my mans. Supposed to be my mans on here. And I found out they really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it, Tommy. Don't up the blick on them. But let me tell these clown ass niggas something. I was a New York Knicks fan back when it was difficult. You know what I'm saying? When it was hard to be a Knicks fan. I'm talking about back in them days when y'all don't even know who, a lot of these niggas don't even remember Marcus Camby, Chris Childs, you know what I'm saying? Allen Houston, Latrell Sprewell. When we got Latrell Sprewell, first of all, when Ewing left the Knicks, see, I'm calling names that certain people, a lot of these weirdos you see running outside, destroying shit, they wasn't even alive to see. Now, when Ewing left, our problems got much worse. You know what I'm saying, Rose Gold? Our problems got much worse because we ain't had no big men. You know what I'm saying? My boy Latrell Sprewell came from where? Golden State, and came over here to New York, and he was represented. So we went to the damn finals back in 1999, and we lost. That was horrible. But you know what? It hurt me when Latrell Sprewell got traded. To who? Of all people? The goddamn Timberwolves. Oh my God. It just was never the same. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. Now we lived through all that bum ass Eddie Curry showing up. You see what I'm saying? We got rejuvenated later on down the line. You see, 2011, 2012, we was a top contender. We wasn't top contending, but we was a contender. Yes, of course. Who gonna forget that? Yes, remember Sprewell choked his coach out? Of course, who gonna forget that? Ain't nobody gonna forget that ever. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna forget that. If you really a Knicks fan. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, these was the days that these clowns don't even remember. Then we came 2011, 2012. We was in the running, but that was during the Linsanity era. You know what I'm saying? That was during, I'm playing all these New York instrumentals, y'all. That was during the Linsanity era. Who remember? People thought, oh, see, these casual fans think because Carmelo on the team that we gonna go to the top. So they started rooting for the Knicks again. They started rooting, but just because of that. As if Jamal Crawford wasn't an ill point guard and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So they started rooting for us because Carmelo Anthony came to the team. We had our worst season ever with him. He stole the ball from Jeremy Lin one day before the playoffs. We needed that game to get in. He stole the ball from Jeremy Lin on a final possession of the game. See, if you wasn't a Knicks fan, you don't know moments like this. You know what? Over the years, then later on, we had Mike Woodson as a coach. Mike Woodson, he was a good coach. People will say he was a trash coach. No, he was a good coach. It's just that he kept making stupid decisions because his loyalties lied with certain people. Like he was friends with J.R. Smith's father, so he gonna keep putting him in the game, even though he was a streaky ass shooter. But then he had people like Prigioni and Copeland on the bench who was actually performing, but the nigga wasn't playing him. So when we went against the Pacers and all that, the Pacers, who were strictly a shooting team, who, if you're a Knicks fan, you can't stand the Pacers. We didn't stop them. And we could have stopped them because all you had to do was put your hands in their face and they was missing the shot. We went through all those years. We went through, then Carmelo came and made things worse because he started bossing the coach around. He started bossing Mike Woodson around. We went through all those years, and then Tom Thibodeau showed up, and he rejuvenated us. He brought Derrick Rose. Joakim Noah was there for a short time, but I would say Rose and freaking Thibodeau rejuvenated us because that's when the beginning of, us really coming back was started. And I'm going to say that he brought us, you know what I'm saying? He said the Fizdale era or the Isaiah Thomas era were the worst. Yes, that's a fact. That's a fact. And what you said just now, Tommy, Thibodeau brought the defensive intensity. Yes, he did. You know what I'm saying? He rejuvenated us. He's a great coach. I say that we're here right now because of him, not Mike Brown, even though Mike Brown is a great coach. But Thibodeau brought us here. He's the reason why we're as far as we are. You know what I'm saying? So even a few years ago, when we just got what up, Scottie Pippen? What up, man? Even when a few years ago, when we just was getting back into the playoff runs, when we had Randall and Robinson, two big, strong-looking, weak-ass dudes. They looked strong, but they was weak. Big, dark-skinned niggas. They was weak, though. You know what I'm saying? Could have won 7 to 8 championships. Yeah. And they was weak. It's like people still kept trashing the Knicks. I was still getting laughed at for rooting for the Knicks. You feel me? So fast forward, and we did what we supposed to do. We got two niggas that look like rose gold Jesus as point guards and shooting guards, because nowadays beige brothers is taking over the NBA. So you need to have you a beige brother, you know what I'm saying, to shoot long distance, because that's the only way you're gonna win. So Tony Starks was a baller, and he was a beige brother. See, that's the thing. He was beige. So now we got people like Brunson, and we got Josh Hart and all that. The whole entire starting lineup is ill. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact, Rose Gold. You know that's a fact. We need beige people like you to get on and shoot 3-pointers. You know that's the NBA nowadays. You know what I'm saying? They laugh at me for rooting for the Jets. Yo, I was rooting for them too. Hey, listen, look how far we went in 2011. Look how far we went. The Steelers stopped us, and I can't stand the Steelers either, but they stopped us. But you know what I'm saying? Still. Now it's all glitz and glamours, right? Lakers looking like 1940s ABA, NBA with all them white boys. Yeah, just like the Bulls too was looking a few years ago. So now we in the finals. We in the finals now, and if we had a bunch of newcoming dick riders last year, we did. Now we got a bunch of newcoming dick riders. We got people who don't know none of the players I called. People who don't remember Amari Stoudemire. People whose favorite Knicks player is Brock Lesnar. You know what I'm saying? We got people who don't know who Tyson Chandler is. People who don't even remember Nate Robinson for nothing other than fighting Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? We got people like that talking about they are Knicks fans now. I'm seeing all kind of celebrities who I never used to see before. I used to see Jerry Seinfeld. I used to see Fat Joe sometimes. I used to see, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Amari was ballet, straight out of high school, was a baller, straight out of high school. Nate won the dunk contest. Thank you. I used to see Spike Lee, obviously. I used to see freaking who else was it? Tracy Morgan. I used to see people like them. Dave Chappelle every once in a while, even though he used to support the Brooklyn Nets also, because that's where he's from. You know what I'm saying? I used to see these people. But what is Taylor Swift doing there? She was just supporting freaking Cleveland Cavaliers the other day. when they was playing last year with her boyfriend Travis Kelce. She don't know nothing about basketball. Every time they score, she get up and scream touchdown. She don't know nothing about no basketball. I'm seeing Rihanna. What is Rihanna doing there for? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I said Tracy Morgan. Tracy Morgan is a Knicks fan for real. But see, I'm seeing all these new age Knicks fans, these new celebrities, and the fans of the actual sport are being priced out. We can't afford tickets. If we want to go see them, we can't afford them. Us who bought the gear, who supported them during the season and bought regular tickets, we can't support them now. Not in the finals. We can't afford the tickets. So the damn events are basically just for influencers and celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't get in there. Me and you can't get it. I don't know how much money y'all got. I can't speak on y'all. We can't go in there. So you got that happening. And you got these clowns outside of these watch parties jumping on buses, jumping on tables, jumping on counters, jumping on cars, jumping on buses, jumping on. I want to play crisscross. Jump, crisscross to make you jump. Because these niggas can't stop jumping. That's all you hear. These niggas just jumping through the air, jumping, jump man. I don't need no mother ever introduction. Woo! All you niggas stupid need to get arrested. Woo! I hate these niggas. These niggas look stupid as hell. We got a bunch of weird ass darkies out there acting a damn fool. Their voices is raspy as hell and they only 19 years old. We got a bunch of Hispanic fools out there with long ass hair thinking they look like drillers when they got the Sheryl Crow hairstyle. They over here looking like goddamn freaking what's the name? One of Charlie Sheen's girlfriends and shit on 2.5 Men. Then we got these Indians out there acting a damn fool too. You know what I'm saying? And what's funny is they not built like that because if we all end up in jail, they crying. You know what I'm saying? And we got these crazy ass white boys out there acting a damn fool, throwing stuff all around, attacking people who got Spurs jerseys on. Let me tell you something. I'm tempted to put a Spurs jersey on and take my ass out to Manhattan. I'm going to see which one of these clowns is stupid enough to mess with a nigga that look like me. Because I promise you, I would put someone on a t-shirt and that would be the new damn jersey we would be wearing. You feel me? You new Knicks fans are a bunch of clowns. You new Knicks fans are a bunch of clowns. Where y'all from? You wasn't around when it was hard to root for them. I was. Bad vibes, salute. I was around when it was hard to root for them. And I didn't see none of you weirdos. Now y'all out here throwing eggs at niggas. Now y'all out here tearing off bus signs. Now y'all out here throwing freaking garbage cans and attacking and punching people. One of these Spurs fans got beat so bad, he ended up in a hospital and his face was swole up, damn near unrecognizable. And y'all think that's cool to be out there doing? You know what's it's let me tell you something. All of y'all who aren't from here and don't live here, now y'all understand what we've been dealing with. Okay? This is what we've been dealing with. We have to deal with these bad ass behaving, aggressive ass, weirdo, intermittent, explosive disorder having motherfuckers all the time. Because we get everybody's transplants. Because a lot of these people aren't from here. You get a lot of these transplants coming around, right? A lot of these transplants coming around. And they up here making noise, but they not really from here. They just making the city look bad. You got people out here, it's a bunch of drug use. That's another thing. It's a bunch of drug use. These vape shops that's opening up everywhere with this sprayed weed got these fools out of control. Because if you know what's in that spray, there's a lot of pesticides, formaldehydes, any of the stuff that can eat holes through your brain. That's what's in these goddamn drugs. So all these fools is out here smoking this shit, right? Because we got a overabundance of vape shops out here. There's one on every corner almost, right? And so they out here attacking people because I don't know what in who's in their right mind think that it's okay to attack somebody because they wearing a damn Spurs jersey. And you're on camera doing it. You're on camera. You niggas is damn near about to catch bodies, not realizing that's what you're doing. You're throwing blunt objects at people's skulls, right? So you got that going on, and we got a mental illness problem going on. We got a bunch of, especially in places like Manhattan, you gonna see people walking around with white wristbands around where Madison Square Garden is at. That's lower Manhattan. Penn Station and all that. That's where them people be at. So that's what we have going on. And now the city is looking like a damn mess. In my opinion, they need to call the National Guard in there. They need to have the hottest pepper spray that they ever made. They need to do something that they created in a lab. And they need to use it on you clown ass, bum ass niggas. They should spray the shit out you niggas. And it should it should either temporary or permanently blind your ass to some freaking degree. Lower Midtown Manhattan courthouses. Now when you get to lower beyond 34th Street and all that, but around that area still, it's a lot of crackheads and bumps. So that's what I think they need to do. They need to catch y'all niggas, and they need to I would string you niggas up if it was up to me. I would string you niggas up. I'm tempted to go out there wearing a Spurs jersey. I'd go live doing it too. I'm tempted to do that and see which one of these clowns is stupid enough to approach a nigga like me and try me, because I would put somebody on a t-shirt. I'm telling you this right now. These niggas are stupid, and these niggas deserve any physical pain that comes to them. So I hear the Knicks gonna invade the game tonight. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what. Yo, tonight, I have a feeling the Knicks gonna lose. And you know what happens every time the Knicks lose during the series? You seen what happened last time. You know what I'm saying? But I have a feeling Knicks gonna take it in 6. This is game 5. So, that's all I came to really say. You niggas need to calm your stupid ass down. Because you dumb niggas never was even fans of this team before now. You dumb niggas wasn't fans before we got 2 niggas that look like rose gold Jesus shooting threes consistently on the court. Your niggas wasn't fans. You niggas wasn't fans back then. Now y'all, now I can't even get a jersey. I think it's gonna go to game 6, Rose Gold. I believe it's game 6. I don't say it's going to game 7. But you know what? Let's say the Knicks lose the series. I'm gonna be happy when they win the series. But let's say they was to lose. The way y'all niggas been acting, I wouldn't be that mad, to be honest with you. I want to see you niggas cry. I want to see your hearts broken. I can't even get a damn jersey because you niggas is all Knicks fans all of a sudden. Which team you played with on 2K? Everybody know I played with the Knicks on 2K. Matter of fact, when back in 2022, I didn't even want to update I had two accounts. One when Derrick Rose had his hair short, and the other one when I updated it so that he had the long dreadlocks like when he retired. See, you niggas is clowns. You niggas didn't even play with the damn Knicks on a damn game. But you niggas is all Knicks fans now. You niggas is out there getting sturdy on top of buses, shaking, breaking stuff up, smashing windows, and attacking people. And y'all niggas is not really like that. A lot of y'all niggas is not really like that. Why y'all don't go to Texas and do that shit? Because you know what? They ain't throwing goddamn eggs. They throwing slugs at your bitch ass. Why you don't go over there and act like that? And they didn't treat you like that when you was over there. No. But y'all gonna treat them like that when they come here. You niggas is stupid. I'm dead serious. I hope police accidentally shoot one of y'all before these midterms. You niggas is clowns. And I'm dead serious. I want to see one of y'all. I want to see a few of y'all become stains on the concrete. The way y'all acting out there. Y'all niggas is retarded. You niggas shouldn't even be allowed to buy. They should ban the sale of that stuff until the series is over. Until like a month after the damn game is over. He said there's a Jeremy Lin jersey for 50 cents on eBay. Wow. That is an insult. You know what I'm saying? That's an insult. But yeah, you niggas need to all be euthanized the way y'all been acting. All y'all need to be euthanized. I don't want to hear nothing about how y'all a fan and how y'all, because y'all don't even know who the hell most of the players is. You know what I'm saying? You don't remember any of the old school lineups. You don't remember who we had going against Jordan. And I was a fan of the Bulls too. I'm not gonna lie. I was a fan because everybody was a fan of Jordan. But you guys don't remember that. And many of you wasn't even alive for that. But y'all out there busting windows open, flattening people's car tires. Even the police is having, and I don't know, we got some of the softest police ever now. We got some of the softest police ever now. They should have been beat. We should have had the same niggas that beat Rodney King for y'all asses. We should have had them clowns. We should have had some of them. Nick Anderson was a favorite. Facts. We should have had the same police that beat Rodney King on y'all bitch ass. That's who we should have had. Because you clowns is despicable. And y'all gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta go. I cannot stand you niggas. I see y'all niggas up in the camera screaming like you never seen a camera before. That's a fact. But Tommy, you see the thing with police here, nowadays they hire the worst kinds of people to be police. They hire people who aren't fit to do the job. They hire it. The police look like stuffed animals and teddy bears. Let me tell you, they either hire fat old dudes that's out of shape. They hire in short dudes under 5'5". Literally, this is what's going on. They hire in a lot of people who's culturally not really equipped to do that. Because if you look now, all these cops, like in the worst parts of Manhattan, they all like Indian or something like that. And I'm not trying to be funny. I don't even care how nobody feel. It's not trying to insult nobody. They don't fight. They don't fight. You know what I'm saying? So you're hiring people who got no aggressive bone in their body. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. If it wasn't for cameras, police everywhere, and then the next people they hiring is sexy cops. They hiring these girls, these Latina girls who they built like brick houses when it come to like they look like Instagram influencers, and that's it. That's the only thing they do is look pretty. Because if stuff go down, they not doing nothing. I'm telling you, because I know firsthand experience, because I used to do security for many years. I know police don't do nothing. I was more effective than them because I would put hands and feet on somebody. You know what I'm saying? I was more effective than them. They'd turn to me. I'm like, you the one who's armed. Thanks for nothing. You talking about, thank you for doing that. No, thank you for nothing. How about that? Because you could have shot that mother effer. You could have tased him. You could have did something. You made me have to put him in a headlock and put him to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And he using PCP. You know what I'm saying? The tide could have turned real quick if it was somebody else. And that's a fact. You know that. So we got them to deal with these clowns out here acting a stupid fool. You know what I'm saying? So the city gonna turn into Gotham, like somebody said. Yo, we win this playoffs, which I know we're gonna end up winning. I think it's all scripted anyway. We having a repeat of a battle we had 27 years ago. If we don't win it this year, then we win it next year definitely. Something about that number 27. And I don't like that number, but something about that number 20. We lost 27 years ago to them. Well, maybe 2027 is the year we supposed to win. But I say we're going to win this year. But yo, we winning this year. They need to cancel any parade that niggas is having. They need to shut the shit down because it don't make sense. These clowns don't know how to act. These clowns do not know how to act. And these ain't even all New Yorkers. Many of these people are transplants, and a lot of these fools are on drugs. A lot of these fools are doing all kinds of substances and having them go outside and act a damn fool. Need to cancel this shit. Because if it was up to me, we would have had trained snipers and military personnel, you know, poking their heads out windows and clapping you dumb motherfuckers. You fools should have got laid down and should have never been able to get back up. That's the way I see it. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna keep y'all too long because the game is starting in another hour. You know what I'm saying? So all of y'all enjoy the game, and please, those of y'all within the sound of my voice, chill out, relax, have a beer, eat something, smoke something, screw something. But don't be outside this vandalizing shit. I mean, goddamn, they making all kind of jokes about us with the Timberlands and the rodents and stuff like that. You want us to have to go through this too? You know what I mean? You want us to have to deal with that too? You want us to have another goddamn stereotype on us? Come on, man. Don't give these clowns a reason. Please. Now go watch Rose Gold and his brother shoot a bunch of three-pointers against the Spurs, all right? And you could wear that blue Yankee hat, whatever, man. You could do that too. I'm going to holler at y'all. We're going live again sometime this week or maybe next week. But yeah, I'm going to holler at y'all, yo. Peace out. Enjoy yourself.